Hi guys, Paul Pluta channel, doing paid reviews. I urgently need coin. Jump in the paid reviews, get these babies done. Quick. Westwards check. Zenith El Primero. Okay, this here is from Sean. Hi Archie, I've been a watch collector for a few years, but only recently discovered your channel and perhaps binge watched a bit. In the short time I've come to very much appreciate your humor and opinions on watches. So I think of no one more qualified to offer a personal solution of a tough watch situation. Your enlightenment is needed. As the subject indicates, appropriate watch for a driven shoot. I have two expensive hobbies that continue to lighten my wallet now that my ex-wife is finished receiving her alimony. Watches and upland bird hunting. Okay, I like women and whiskey as well. Blame me if you must, but a person only receives one ride in life. As an unsolicited side note, in the US, hunting is increasingly becoming more expensive, but can still be enjoyed by those of relatively modest means. I will be the first to readily admit that expensive gear is in no way correlated to hunting success, and I love to see people of all stripes enjoying the sport. However, I'm very thankful to have been blessed with reasonable means to enjoy myself, and if I can afford some very nice traditional gear of superb quality, it's certainly okay for me to enjoy my hunt in style. But the kit and shotguns of a traditional country gentleman may be even more damaging than a watch addiction. A fitted side-by-side shotgun from a top manufacturer in France or Italy. There goes a second-hand Calatrava. One fully trained gun and waterfowl dog. Well, sir, you have a Vacheron overseas at retail invested in each bag of fur you keep, to say nothing of the ongoing food and veterinary bills. Archie, I wholeheartedly agree with you that luxury watches are expensive fuckers, and while I don't sweat the scratches of honest enjoyment, I'm not wealthy enough to feel good about taking a true luxury watch knocking about the field. The G-Shock or a Garmin is far better suited and more useful to be on the wrist while hunting in the field. No, I'm not asking what a gentleman were in the evening after the hunt, enjoying scotch and cigars with the dogs in front of a crackling fire. Even more so for the fine day when I finally splurge on a driven hunt in Scotland. I have a modest watch collection. A Tudor Heritage Black Bay, a Zenith El Primero, I'm wearing my Zenith as we speak, a vintage Vacheron Constantine bequeathed by my grandfather. If you think the Royal Oak was expensive to service, and the watch I find on my wrist most often as an everyday wear, my Explorer 1 214270. That's the 39mm. As a part of me thinks I might already have the perfect solution in my Explorer, and I'm not interested in adding watches just to add them. The traditionalist would answer, especially if properly dressed for a driven hunt in the UK, that a pocket watch is the answer, protected in your vest. Interestingly, Sin makes a hunting watch, model 3006, that has an interesting moonlight complication that shows when the moon is shining bright enough to conform with German hunting laws. Interestingly, but a worthless complication for an upland hunter, and I'll be damned if I'm going to spend around 4,000 on a Sin that happens to be aesthetically revolting to my taste, not to mention a future painful to service that might be just a notch above a Hamilton khaki on steroids. I flirted with perhaps a Reverso being a great solution, and it would fill a hole in my collection, so I'd throw the question to your feel. What is the perfect hunter's watch given my collection with a budget of 10,000 on the second-hand market, of course? I've sent you $50 via PayPal, which I hope is sufficient to warrant reading and responding to my rambling thoughts. While I take no issue with your knowledge of my name in any public reply or video, please keep my name anonymous. Well, we just mentioned the first name, okay? If you must, you can refer to me as a peasant whisperer or something more nonsense like that. Perhaps one day I can buy you a nice bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. Yes, sir. And we can collaborate on the best gear for the properly dressed hunting, sporting gentleman. Regards and many thanks. Wow, wow, wow. What an email! The perfect hunter's watch. What would I think? And this is an interesting thing. I think this is a really interesting topic. I always believe in hunting responsibly. You know, you want to make sure you don't just kill everything, but you know, a bit of hunting isn't the end of the world. So yes, okay. So let's have a talk about what is a good way to go there. Well. You know, I think if you're going to go hunting, you want something that isn't so delicate. You really wouldn't want to go hunting with a Vacheron, or, you know, and I agree with you. A lot of these hunting versions, they're very, very cheesy, you know. They just put their name on things. It's an interesting discussion there. You mentioned the Reverso. I think a Reverso may be a little delicate, so I'd probably not go that way. I gotta be honest with you there. I think something like a PAM could be the way to go, because basically if you're going hunting, you want something waterproof, you want something which is waterproof and just very easy to read. So I think a PAM could fit the bill quite nicely. It's a very much just a really cool watch there. Sometimes you've got some recoil on the weaponry. I think it's nice to have it on a leather strap. A rubber or a leather strap would be a good idea there. That's the way I would seriously go there.
Steve Dixon, great shots, mate, thanks.
Let's have a look here. Okay, so firstly, to put this in.
Magazine into the grip of the pistol.
Oh, magazine to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull back that lever, let it go.
Pull it back.
Yep. Pull hard. Either side, left or right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on, just pull it. Let go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is good to go.
It's all ready to go.
Put that other hand around the foregrip there. See that little red dot?
Oh, okay.
So stay on one target for the first mag. You're shooting on the right side, so you want to come right.
Like that?
Wherever you were aiming,
yep.
Put that red dot another 2 or 3 centimeters left. Yeah, that's a bullseye.
Fuck hell!
that last shot was a bullseye.
It was?
Yep.
He lost an eye.
The bullet came into my glasses.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That is cool.
Okay, that's alright. That's just underneath the bullseye, you're right, in the right area. Quickly if you like. Little square button here, twist that in.
Square button?
Yep. Straight in towards the gun itself.
Oh, okay.
Pop when you want it. Pull back to release. Okay, now on the bottom target.
Okay, got you.
the G2 on the bottom there.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Thank you. Very cool. No refunds. The other watch I was going to recommend for you, which you've already got yourself. That's correct. You've already got it yourself. I'm talking about the Tudor. The Tudor. You've got the burgundy as well. And I think this is a fantastic watch. It's very much a watch in the Submariner mold. I think the Black Bay is just perfect. This is a very, very cool watch to wear there. It's heavy duty. I mean, if you want to, I hope you are a methodic hunter, not just shooting everything with a machine gun. Where this is the art of hunting. It's a very, very tribal sort of instinct. Good, very. So I would hope you're not wearing some ghastly Casio, or, you know, just piece of shit. You wanna wear something beautiful. I think the Tudor could be a great way to go. The Milgauss, what do I think? I think the Milgauss is another option, and I'd even go as far as to say I would be looking, as a hunting watch, I'd be looking for a little bit extra sort of protection. So yes, you definitely want something that is waterproof. You want something that is you know, able to hold up. Now let me show you something, and this is why I mentioned the Milgauss. There's also, this is by IWC Ingenua. This is an anti-magnetic, so the movement is encased in a cage, so that it is. This is another possible contender. But I would say myself, anything really delicate, no, that's too delicate. A Reverso's too delicate. I reckon the top contenders would be some sort of PAM, and I want a simple PAM, not too many complications. The Tudor Black Bay, or something anti-magnetic, like an Ingenua or a Milgauss. Look at that dial, isn't that beautiful? So that's the kind of pieces I personally would be considering. I would say very much, I reckon the Explorer one is not a bad choice. That's a very cool choice. You could put it on. Now the problem is, I got to be honest with you, you can't just put it easily onto a NATO. The way they've positioned the spring bars in these newer Rolexes, it's very, very, very difficult to actually put a NATO on or put a leather strap on. They've kind of been a real bastard. They don't want you changing the straps and mucking around with them, which, I got to be honest with you, does really annoy me. But I would say, look, give those a try there. I'd like to think that you're the sort of person who's methodical and you know, goes into the traditions. You're not just there to shoot all the animals you can. It's a bit more grace and pace. So I do get you. I do get you. So give it a shot there. I think anything that's too complicated, like say a Zenith, I wouldn't take. It's too delicate. It's too delicate. You don't want to get it damaged. These are expensive timepieces, but I think something like the a simple Rolex or a PAM, that'd be a cool way to go. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your paid review. And keep watching the Paul Pluta channel. Remember, guys, I depend on these paid reviews to survive. $50 US for a paid review. And I really, really, really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and tell your hunting friends. I love violet crumbles. Mm.